Hello, America. My name is Dr. Anthony Tony Hodge, Columbus, Ohio, out of proud Virginia aristocracy. What I'm here to talk to you about is something very important. You see, my god brother, and that's a nickname I gave him, who sits in the Oval Office in Washington, D.C., Barack Obama, Chief Executive of our country. I want you to know something that's been deep in my heart, that in 1997, when meeting with Barack Obama at his 95th Street Chicago office, where he gave me the second desk to use in his office of two desks, we had a discussion about a committee that I had started here in Ohio. And that committee is called the Central Graduate School of Law and Business at Wilberforce. And what a need for such an extension to an already existing academic institution. Yes, we need not just a black law school, but a law school for everyone to attend, but strategically for those African Americans who are having such a tough time getting through law schools and graduate schools of business, or even getting accepted for that matter. What I am suggesting is everyone who can possibly get this message, work on the fruition, the reality, with our actions determining that reality. Yes, our actuality, factuality, is that we need a law school in the Midwest, and we need a law school that is named after Barack Obama. Shall I say the Obama Law School, because let's not forget our First Lady. I never met Michelle, but I felt like I know her. As I told Brother Barry, I would always live vicariously through him. And I, as a criminologist and evangelist, founder of the Earth Temple Environmental Ministries, earthtemple.org, I personally gave President Barack Obama, when he was running for state senator of Illinois, a lifetime membership to the Earth Temple, and a copy of our book, The Story Must Be Told, about rootage gaining footage, but coming from such stories as Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings. Yes, my family tree has some strong, deep roots, but the seeds of knowledge and thought I bring to plant in your minds, in your garden, is that we need a law school in the Midwest at Central State Wilberforce, not Chicago. What we need is a graduate school of law and business. Yes, Central State University in Wilberforce, they're turning out managers, teachers, great people, but they have to be able to get the Juris Doctorate degree or the Masters of Business Administration to actually have the ability to administrate. To be an administrator today and to have true leadership roles, you've got to have, yes, practical, yes, tactical, but you've got to get the theoretical, not all theoretic, from the classroom. I've never had an online class, but I believe if you have online education, you must reinforce it with practical and tactical cooperative working in your area as to keep you focused in your area of study. Yes, in the Midwest, in Ohio, we need this to happen. We need an Obama School of Law, Obama Law School. Yes, that lets one earn a doctorate of jurisprudence, a Juris Doctor degree, and lets one also be able to learn a Master's of Business Administration. Many schools today are going both ways, MBA and JD. In 4 years, you can get your 3-year degree and your 2-year degree without going to summer school. Yes, this is a conversation that I had with the most powerful man on the planet. And our president, we must rally behind him more than ever. He's a very sensitive man. We may see the tough and the shell and whatnot, but he is a very sensitive man who has been abused by the racist elements, who has been abused by the anti-mulatto elements in the black community. That's a word that I've used quite often. It's a word that attracted his interest. Anti-mulattoism. Okay. And yes, he's overcame that. And what we need to do is to let him know that his knowledge as the highest African American or biracial American to achieve the highest goal of any American. That is to be the President of our United States, the greatest, most powerful government on God's chosen garden, planet Earth. And yes, we must rally towards this sort of phenomenon. You see, when I met with Barack in 1997, we talked about Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court Justice. And I wrote Clarence Thomas, my office wrote Clarence Thomas's office twice. It was a diplomatic, how you can be black again with proper treatment. And we joked, Barack and I, about what do they have on Clarence Thomas to make him vote against the minority interest, and for that matter, the interest of the future of America. We kind of laughed. I suggest it may have been a film of Clarence Thomas, you know, and some gay activity or with a mistress. No, Barack and I talked about, it must be something serious. I said farm animals. I said they got Clarence Thomas to make him do those decisions. They got to have something more than some gay homosexuality tapes. I said, Brother Barry, they got Clarence Thomas, they done caught him with some farm animals. To make him do all those kind of things he's doing, decide those ways, is something real bad. We laughed about that. But I got no response, no phone calls, no letter from the United States Supreme Court in the office of Clarence Thomas at all. No response. Okay? Well, that's fine. But to have a law school named after Clarence Thomas would have made him more acceptable to greater America and to black America. He could be black once again. And you see, right now, we have to see the greatest man to overcome all these obstacles. To make it be president, we must hope that he gets a second term. No one in this past election in 2010 said anything about the gas prices. Employment rates have gotten better, but that wasn't brought out until later in November. Okay? No one said, hey, the jobs that are left, you won't have the gas to get around and apply, because gas is going back up to $5 a gallon if we don't vote Democratic. No one said that in national media. We should have been bombarded, just as America's been bombarded with all the anti-Obama things that would make people vote in other directions. Yes, we need an Obama School of Law. We need an Obama Law School. And it doesn't, in my opinion, shouldn't go to Chicago. It should be right here in Ohio at Central State Wilberforce. We have enough academic geniosity to be able to put this together. And I have complained to my fellow brothers in the administration down there at one of my alma mater, Central State, that are you jealous of the competition that you'll be creating for yourselves when you create graduates of law school and business administration at the master's level? We want everyone to correspond with Earth Temple Environmental Ministries, earthtemple.org. Let us know how we can make the Obama Law School become a reality. The Obamas deserve much more than a library named after in their honor. God bless America. We love you. We can't stop. We must learn that we can be empowered by God and the God within ourselves, doing righteous things. And one of them is to assist the educational process to creating leaders of all colors. As a red-whited black man, I'm here to tell you that we need a school of law in the Midwest at Central State Wilberforce, named in the honor of my god brother and his wife, the Obama Law School, the Obama School of Law. We want to be the first to put this in orbit. Let's see it fly into reality. God bless you, and God bless America. And God damn those who damn America. And we want you to realize that we're here because God wants you to know what we have to say. God bless America once again. Let us know. Call us 877-LAW-TONY. Give us an email, godbrothercom@sbcglobal.net. Our website, earthtemple.org. God bless America.